Well, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to X4 Star Wars Mod. Today, I've got a present for you. This is going to be a little unusual for a ship review, but we're going to be looking at two ships today, but they're the same hull, but they're different outfits, so to speak. I really want to give a review for the Immobilizer, but you can't really give a review of the Immobilizer without the Vindicator. So we're going to be looking at these two ships today. They do have fighter complement. We're going to go over how many ships they can carry, how many docks they have, and their weapon loadouts and their damages. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and hop into it. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. If you'll look out the starboard side of the ship, there's our Immobilizer out there, and we're on board our Vindicator. But yeah, we're going to go over these ships, and I'm really looking forward to it. And the reason why I'm using both is because they're both the exact same hull. So when you're looking at just the hull of the ship, this is what you get. So the Immobilizer and the Vindicator. So the Immobilizer in-game, the gravity wells actually do work. They're kind of short range, but they've got a 20-kilometer radius detonation for the gravity well, but they still need to be within that 10-kilometer range in order to fire. So I do need to get that out of the way so that way you guys know. Other than that, it works fine. Yeah. So the first thing that I really want to showcase right off the bat is if you look at the center line turrets on the Immobilizer versus the Vindicator, that tells you everything you need to know. Because of the point defense slash support guns, the secondaries, the Vindicator, they're all over the hull. So you've got, 3 per side up top, and then you've got more along the sides with more down below. Same thing with the Immobilizer. However, the Immobilizer has those as its main centerline guns. So bear that in mind. She's going to be great for being able to take on smaller vessels, such as CR90s and even Raider Corvettes if you wanted to buy these ships and go up against the Empire or build them yourself. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Alright, so we're going to look at the Immobilizer first. So here's the Imperial Immobilizer. So the current setup right now, because I am missing, it says I need 3,162 hull parts. So with the current economy and relationship status, 33.1 in this save. Which isn't too bad of a price, but then again, you gotta think of its utility. So let's go ahead and take a look at shields and stuff. So shields 508,000, it's actually pretty decent. But turret layouts, we do have medium missile launchers, so that's going to be able to fire concussion missiles. And we've got XX2 light turbo lasers. So if we click on them, you'll see them right along here, right there. And so, along with this hull, we've got more of those XX2s, the gravity well generators. Those cost 631K, so bear in mind that each, and you get 4 of them. And then we have, right here, the HX4 quad turbo laser. If you guys want to save some money, but also go for a more sustained build, you can set these over to the center line if you wished. But yeah, HX4 is pretty much all over, which are pretty meaty guns, to be honest. And then we're going to go over to here. So we've got 80 concussion missiles on board, same as that you'd find on the Raider class Corvette. And then crew, we have 90 in total. So yeah, that's the Immobilizer. So we're going to switch over to the Vindicator right quick. So with the Vindicator, let's go ahead and get our high preset going. Let's see here. We have heavy quad shields. So 740,000 on the shield, so more than the Immobilizer. So she can take a little bit more punishment. But yeah, there we go again. The medium missile launchers, concussion missile launchers. We have the XX2s again. And then we have these D10 long-range turbo lasers. And that's what these centerline guns are, along with the 2 on the sides. If you wanted this even more, you have these centerline. You have 8 in total on the Enforcer, but you have to forego the hangar bay down here. So both ships have the exact same number of docks, 3, with a ship capacity of 12. So we're running 24 fighters amongst both of them, 12 each. That seemed like a pretty fair estimate to run for having 2 ships for today's review. 128 on the crew. I believe it's the same between both ships. Let's look real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the same. We're going to look. Nope, it's 90 on the Immobilizer versus 128 on the Vindicator. So yeah, let's go ahead and compare these things. Okay, so the first ship that we're going to be looking at is going to be the Nebulon B to compare against these two. So you guys can already see right off the bat that the hull and shields, the Vindicator is absolutely crushing it. The group shields, however, if you look at the Immobilizer, it has lots of shields all over its turrets. But if you look at speed, maneuverability, and everything like that, they're a little bit on the slow side, and they're not very maneuverable with the yaw, pitch, and roll. But with this kind of firepower of 9,905 on a large, pretty impressive. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the hard sell real quick. What ship that we've reviewed in the past. And right there, hard sell doesn't even come close. But then again, you also have the burst weapons and sustained output, those forward-firing guns off the hard sell. So that kind of makes it a little bit unique in that class. But we're going to look at the Pelta as well. So let's go ahead and grab our Pelta 2 here. And we're going to go with the NR Pelta and confirm. So as you guys can see here again, the group shields are fantastic on the Pelta, as always. Something that we looked at very closely. But if you look at the yaw, pitch, and roll and stuff, you have the maneuverability here on the Pelta, but then when it comes to the actual average turret weapon output, it is lacking. 3,285. So how does this thing fare against, say, a Dreadnought? Let's go ahead and pull out a Dreadnought. There's our Dreadnought class. Go ahead and confirm there. So the Dreadnought has more hull, but look, average turret weapon output, 9915. So 10 more damage average weapon output than the Vindicator. But the Vindicator still has those really large shields, which is nice. But overall, though, these are our ships comparing with all the other larges that you'll probably come up against. So let's see the Geonosian Pinnace Light Cruiser. Again, the only thing it's got is maneuverability. Let's see what other larges that we can pull out here. Well, the Praetorian is really not going to work out that well, but we can go ahead and click it. And still, yeah, it's lacking in every single ballpark except for maneuverability. So yeah, the Vindicator looks like it's a very strong contender. And we're going to put it in some action, put it through your paces. So let me go ahead and try to find you guys a fight, and we'll hop right into it. And in 5, 4, 3... And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have a fight right here. Yeah, so what we're going to see here is we've got an MC-80 reef home. And we also have some Peltas and such. So we're going to go ahead and engage these. Let me go ahead and set that up. And yeah, let's hop into it. Alright, so here we go. We've got multiple fighters all around. And I need to switch these D10s to... Yeah, they're already set to capital ships, so that's good. So we're coming into range. We're going to try to do as much as we can with the Vindicator. Our TIE fighters are launching. So let's see what all we can do just with these two ships. Probably going to lose this one, but in all honesty, it'll be alright. Lots of enemy fighters all around. Alright, so we're closing into range. Taking fire from the MC-80 now. Just made it a little bit off kilter just for that pelt up. Yeah, with all these point defense guns and the Immobilizer included, the Immobilizer should be able to support us. Right now, it's mainly just the Vindicator trying to take out all of this by him's lonesome. Well, just me trying to take it out on my lonesome. But still, Vindicator should be alright back there. I think the Vindicator is actually being hit by bomber support right now, so he's trying to outrun all of the fighters while we take on the capital ships. But we need to keep these guns pointed at that Pelta. Pelta shields are almost down. So far, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, that Pelta doesn't stand a chance versus this Vindicator. Alright, we're gonna start rolling over it. That Pelta's almost done. These D10s are just doing so much work towards it. And there goes the Pelta. So now we're gonna focus our attention on this reef home. Then after that, it's just cleanup after that. If I can try to target it. There we go.
Taking hits.
Yeah, they're all launched. That reef home's gonna hurt because that is a capital. That's a proper ship of the line. And we're a lot smaller, so we're just looking to see what we can do against her.
Danger.
Yeah, it's not looking good for us. The amount of shields that these MC-80s have is just insane. Let's see if we can't try to pull the Immobilizer over here closer. Ooh, the Immobilizer is gonna go down, looks like, with all those fighters. That's a lot of fighters. We're gonna give her a proper broadside. And see, this is why I love the Vindicators, because they're good for stuff like this. Especially if you got an ISD that's tangling with two MC-80s, you can send a Vindicator or even the Enforcer out to deal with other MC-80s and try to keep them, keep their attention concerned so that way you don't lose your ISDs. But yeah, the Vindicator's a really good brawling ship. It looks like our Vindicator is dead. That's fine. That's how we're looking. Yeah, we are alarm sounding already. Let's see if we can at least get the shields offline. And that is the end for us here. And there it goes. So I'm pretty sure the Immobilizer is dead. Yeah, the Immobilizer is dead as well. But they're still working on a lot of fighters. But then again, we have the Hammerhead Corvettes and stuff like that back here as well. So we might try this again and see if we can't get to reload here and going ahead and try this again. And what we're going to do this time is, instead of going straight after the MC-80 like we did, we're going to hang back and we're going to bring two Raiders with us and see what the outcome is. So I'll get that set up in 1 second, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to the same fight again, but we brought the Enforcer, also in the same hull, but you can only get it from the Order. But like I said, let's get the centerline guns on the bottom and removes the hangars. So a little bit more fire output than the standard Vindicator, but pretty much the same ship. We've got two Raiders with us this time as well. And this time they've got two Dreadnoughts. So they're going to be increasing the firepower as well. We're going to see what happens. And we're just going to go ahead and let it play out. But I'm going to give the orders first. So if you guys just give me a quick second. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're all moving out. Fighters are launching, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. We're going to try to focus down this dreadnought quickly, and then we're going to switch over to the Pelta and the other dreadnought. Tons and 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 tons of fighters are out and about. Now, let's see how fast this dreadnought goes. Alright, we don't want to be getting too far too fast. So we're going to zoom out here and see where the Vindicator is at and where he's moving. Okay, so he's moving over to the starboard side of that dreadnought. He's off to our port. Fighters are moving about the place. They're really focusing in on the Immobilizer. That's something that we really don't need. More missiles are out on this dreadnought. Aim the guns up a little bit. I'm going ahead and reverse here. Alright, the hull's already down. The shield's already down. It's down to 50% hull. That dreadnought's going to be going quickly. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. But there is a lot going on, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn to our right here. So we're just going to go ahead and back up. We got a lot of fighters that we got to deal with. We're going to give orders to our Vindicator over here. We have to circle back. Let's just go ahead and have him fly and wait. And the Immobilizer's getting focused hard. Yeah, that Immobilizer's done for all those bombs that are coming in on it. He's down to 19% HP. That's what I keep saying, guys. Right now, the meta is all about fighters. It looks like it's our turn next. There's a lot going on here. Now we really need to clear out these fighters as quickly as possible. Just move, dude. Come on. All these fighters, man. Look at all of them. Right now, we got the Pelta over here on our left, and we're also dealing with a hammerhead over above us. Going ahead and let's just start going. We need to get in on that Pelta. Now let's see. Yeah, we want this to attack all enemies. Looks like we've lost a turret. But yeah, as an escort ship of the line, though, it's like these Vindicators and Enforcers are very strong indeed. So we're just going to loop in. Since we're taking damage, we're going to let the Vindicator try to absorb some damage here. We're just going to pull in right behind him. And see that right there? That right there is the reason why this is the meta right now. So that Y-wing just dodged every single shot that we just threw at it. Alright, we're just going to tell this Vindicator to attack all targets in range. There we go. Looks like we lost our Raiders as well, but it looks like there's a lot less fighters already. So we're just going to go ahead and turn here. We need to get down. Let the Vindicator go up. Because we're going to need to put in some shield time here. Wait on the shields to come back. But we don't need to be taking too much punishment. Well, we're going to see how she goes. Looks like we're losing lots of turrets because of these fighters. Nope, nope, nope. We just want to stay down here. Get some distance from the reef home. But so far, it's going okay. We just need to deal with a lot of these fighters. Clear out a lot of these fighters, and then we should be good. There goes the hammerhead. That's one thorn in our side gone. And with the missile launchers on the Vindicator and the Enforcer, really makes it help a lot. And we need to actually go to the loadout of this thing. And I think that's set the catapult ships as well. Let's go down and attack fighters. There we go. Now, with both of us popping out these concussion missiles, we should be able to take out a lot of these fighters relatively easily. As it stands right now, the best defense versus fighters is having concussion missile launchers. So if you get a ship that's got a concussion missile launchers, you're going to be having a good day. See, that fighter's done for down there. So with these ships coming in as escorts, like, they're doing a fantastic job. So yeah, we've taken some damage. Yeah, we've lost a turret. But at the same time, though, is we're also cleaning out a lot of these fighters. Because you guys remember at the start of this, like, how many fighters were actually out and about. It's like now, there's none. There's really not any. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all orders for you. And then what I want you to do is go over here and attack that. And I'm going to fall in behind. I've got to get rid of these Y-wings and B-wings, though. So one thing that I wish this game kind of had is like a tally of like how many kills that you have per ship. That'd be awesome. Where'd the reef home get off to? Oh, the reef home escaped. So it's just the fighters that are left. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and clear out these last little 4 fighters that are left. Pretty sure these ships have got it. I don't think we're going to lose either one of these. But if you guys have enjoyed, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't done it already, join the Discord. The Discord link is going to be in the description below. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Laters, everybody.